This is unbelievable and this is unacceptable. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has reaffirmed his commitment to enforcing federal regulations across Abuja, stating that no amount of intimidation or political pressure will prevent him from carrying out his responsibilities. Wike made this statement during an inspection of the IBB International Golf and Country Club in Abuja. My country people, how can a Home Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria threaten to take anybody out that stands in his way to block his budget? Because of money, because of greed, you say you go take anybody out. That is a treason statement. Make una watch the video, my country people. Make it not be like saying I'm in a talker.
To say, and I want to challenge anybody. I see some people write some social school children are sitting on the floor. Sir, I want to say, we have renovated and furnished not less than 70 schools. I told the Mandate Secretary, remove it from this commission. We don't want to. We will leave that for committee members of the Senate Committee of FCT and the House Committee to give to each of you. Come to this school. You go to that school. You go to the other school. It is easy for people to just to play politics. Go and snap somewhere. Put it. This is a school in FCT. People are sitting on the ground. In any case, even if people are sitting on the ground, they'll be sitting on the ground before this administration came. And you cannot say every problem must be solved at the same time. We are taking it one after the other. No government can solve all problems at the same time. It's not possible. But we can beat our chest to say, with these 2 years, this government has been, this is what we have done in terms of education, in terms of infrastructure, and in terms of health. And look at the amount we have budgeted for education in that capital project, not less than 181 billion naira for education. I don't know of any state that can say they are budgeting money for education in their own state. So I sincerely would say you should look at it very well and see what we have done. I don't want to take your time. If everything is before you, I have pleaded with Mr. Chairman of the too much engagement today. But what's important is that you are able to spare your time to say, look, come and defend this budget. I want to appeal to you. The way you have always done, the way you have always supported us, do not relent, because we cannot do this alone. We require the collaborative effort of you and us to be able to achieve this, to make Nigerians happy, and to have the belief indeed that the Real Hope agenda is not just mere talk. It is with commitment and seriousness. Thank you, and God bless you.
FCT is proposing to generate about 1.7 trillion. And out of the 1.7 trillion, 1.3 is the distributable revenue. That means these are revenues that are being generated from the services of the FCT. While 391 billion, these are loans and counterfund funding. So if you total the two, you have 1.7 trillion. This is the first time FCT is generating this type of money. And as I've said earlier, out of the whole amount, about 84% of it is going to capital. And out of the 84%, substantial, almost 75% is going for completion of ongoing projects. There is no doubt this is a very good achievement. And considering the fact that budgets from other organizations, you discover that the capital is almost 50% and overhead just another 50%. What FCT is presenting is one of the best budgets so far. And before I allow the floor for questions, and I would like also to note that the IGR proposed by the FCT has greatly improved. The FCT is proposing 608 billion naira just IGR. So this is something to commend the Honorable Minister and his state and his staff for doing a wonderful job. After saying this, I think I will allow the floor so that we can have one or two questions.
Yeah. Thank you, Chairman. Let me join you in also welcoming the former governor and FCT minister to our meeting, commending him comprehensively for the turnaround of the FCT as a state capital, equating that with very serious capitals like Johannesburg and Cairo. My question, Mr. Minister, has to do with security. In 2011, there was this idea of bringing Abuja and its environs into a CCTV control with a control center at the National Police Headquarters. And there was an attempt, the contract was given to Chinese, and the infrastructure was actually being brought to Nigeria. And looking at this budget on page 6, I saw, in my estimation, a factory of 78 billion. How would you utilize that 78 billion in view of the very serious, challenging security situation of the FCT?
Why are you laughing? Look, this is Senate. Don't be joking with us. Okay.
No boxing gloves.
No, he was my former friend, you know. Well, what you are doing is visible. It's not something hidden. So there is no need bothering to say that you are doing well. Everybody that knows where Abuja was 2 years ago and now know that we have done well. But my problem is, every time, even yesterday, my friend told me that REAK is doing fine. I say, no, it is the Senate that is doing fine, because without approving his budget, he cannot do anything. Now you have said it, and we'll continue to support you in that regard. But my main observation, as I said, and it's serious, what distinguished Senator Ningi said, is about security. And I'm suggesting that instead of the police coming out at 4 o'clock to be causing go-slow, you should introduce picketing. They do that in Cairo. What I mean by picketing is that from 6 o'clock or 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening, you deposit or post police at every 200 meters. In every street, there will be after 200 meters, there should be one police sitting down there or standing there till in the morning. That way, the presence of the police alone secures the night, and they can leave in the morning. That is very, very important. Secondly, about the issue of health. Even today, a patient was taken to Asokoro Hospital. They don't have that is what I don't know. You are not Minister of Federal Government, you are Minister of FCT. It's in the FCT. So no, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All of them are under you. So if it is just, or what of the
Asokoro Hospital, is it under you or somebody else? Eh?
Which of the hospital in Asokoro?
Asokoro, I can see even in your budget here.
Which of the hospital in Asokoro?
Asokoro District Hospital, please take note.
The district hospital?
Yes, they don't have, as it is now, they don't have MRI, they don't have CT scan. And I think this is something, I'm sure it's not, I mean, you are not aware. If you are aware, you would have done something about it, and you need to do something about it. Lastly, FCT, are you with me? It's about the indigent or the displaced persons roaming in Abuja. It is not enough as Nigerians driving them, arresting them. What you need to do is to do what the Kano state government did as far back as in the 70s. That is picking the indigents, if you know, and you have a camp where you can feed and train them so that they will be off the street. If you have something like that already, that's fine. But it's very important because before somebody comes to the street to beg, it means he has nothing to eat. So if you can have a camp that will provide them such facilities, train them, and then take them off the streets through that transitional method, is better. It doesn't matter, but they are all Nigerians. Are you not coming from everywhere? That's my suggestion.
Chairman.